Hi guys, Rose here with the Cackling Moon. This is going to be a mini reading for a client. So my client is asking a question about love. So they've been getting offered lust from potential love interests. But they want to know what they can do to prepare for new love. So they're looking for love. They're not looking for a booty call. They're looking for love. And they want to know how can they prepare for that. And is somebody coming in for them in the future? So I'm going to be pulling cards based on those questions. So what can you do to prepare for love? So we have rock bottom in reversed and we have flying in reversed. Rock bottom in reversed. That's number 10. So rock bottom, this is the card. This card is the symbol for addiction in all forms. Subtle or obvious, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results will never provide you with what you desire. Okay, I feel like that already answers that altogether. At this moment, there is nowhere else to go and you're facing the end of the road. If you fear change, be willing to change. Surrender your wants to a higher power. Ask for truth and allow humility to be your guiding force from within. You will always get what you need. You are only a victim of your perceptions. Take heart because you can't sink any further. The only way to go from here is up and wondrous things await you. So you are at the end. You are at that breaking point, my love. And the first thing that you need to do is break free from the same old. So when it comes to preparing for love, you need to break old habits. If you have a habit of doing a certain thing, whatever it is that you like to do when you're trying to attract love, whether it's a certain app you're using or if it's a certain way that you go out and where you go out, what locations do you choose to go to when you're trying to meet love, perhaps you need to switch it up a little bit. It could be the way that you communicate with potential guys, okay? It could be just your mindset that needs to change. Something needs to change. Whatever you've been doing is not working for you, and it's become a habit because it's just something that you always do. But we need to learn to break you out of that. So that's the first thing that you need to do to prepare for new love. Flying is the next one. So flying is number 20 in reversed. So let's see what flying says. When you see flying in reverse, it's a gentle reminder that there are times to take flight and times to remain grounded. And for now, you must avoid overreaching. There is still work to be done before you earn your wings. Be patient. What you seek will not be out of reach forever. So what you seek, which is love, will not forever be out of reach. Remember the story of Icarus in Greek mythology, whose wax-made wings and overconfidence brought him too close to the sun. He perished because he didn't realize his limitations. Humility is a great power, and now you must exercise it. Doing too much, too fast, too soon only serves to prevent a beautiful flight later on. So, putting too much intention for love, okay? Those love candles and stuff that I know you've been doing too much of it can be overdoing it. That's what this card is saying. Try to keep yourself from overdoing it, okay? In the love department, whatever you've been trying to do. And this has definitely been a sign of like actively trying to pursue love, actively trying to obtain love. Don't obsess over it. Don't, sometimes if you're waking up in the morning and that's the first thing you're thinking about is maybe today I'll meet my Mr. Right. Like we got to get you away from that. So you're almost there, but it's kind of like saying slow it down a little bit with that. And also changing your ways. So if your ways are constantly, you know, lighting a love candle in hopes for love to happen, maybe it's pull back from that for a little bit, you know, give it a break, take it down a notch. Don't light as many candles. Don't have so many intentions. Try to focus maybe on just one thing. I feel like that's what the cards are kind of telling you. So we have the Devil card popping up. We have the Magician, and we have the Ace of Cups. The Devil card is the temptation, okay? The temptation of these guys who want a booty call, right? And that's, to me, I just heard dangling the fruit. So for whatever you're doing to tempt these guys, we need to change that. That is the attitude that we need to change within you. That's what that rock bottom card is talking about. So if there's a certain way that you like to attract love, we need to do it differently. We need to get rid of this devil energy, this temptation energy, okay? We need to kind of tempt these suitors in a different way, not sexually, not by sending sexy photos or whatever. Like, I'm not saying that's what you're doing, but I'm just saying, like, whatever temptation that you're placing upon them, okay? The Magician card is popping up also for this. So for what you need to do to prepare for love. The Magician card is making me feel like, you know, trying new things. The Magician energy is teacher energy, or it's like manifesting energy, magic energy. And I know you do love your love candles, but I feel like this is one of those things where maybe we need to tone it down a little bit. Okay. So perhaps toning it down, instead of doing 3 love candles a month, do 1. Like, that's what I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like, as an example, you know what I mean? And also the intentions that you're putting out there for love, okay? And then we have the Ace of Cups, and this is being more vulnerable. This is exactly what I heard when I flipped this card over, is you need to be more vulnerable to prepare yourself for love. Don't have the wall up, okay? Don't just come out with the physicality of it. You need to be vulnerable. You need to be willing to open your heart, okay? And put yourself out there. I pulled the Family card for you. So maybe this is, either don't take advice from family, or maybe you do need to take more advice from family. Or maybe this is kind of like sticking away from people. Don't go for people or guys who are friends of friends. Okay. That could also be a clue there for how you could prepare for love. Maybe you need to completely blind date. Like, this person has no connection, no mutuals with anybody else in your life. Okay. The Forgiveness card is coming up. So, the Forgiveness card can be forgiveness of exes in your life, or forgiveness of faults that you have in yourself on love. So the power of that to forgive yourself, basically giving yourself that green light to fall in love again without any feelings of regret, remorse, or any pain in the past, okay? And then I also pulled Angels and Masters. So this is also trusting in your angels. I know you're divinely guided, definitely, by angels. And, definitely with that Mama Mary energy, I feel. So I do feel like, allowing Mama Mary to kind of help you pick a suitor, okay? And maybe by her being present in your life more, she will actually point the finger towards someone who is worthy of your attention and worthy of your time. So I feel like it's also just trusting in the divine that they're going to provide to you love when it is meant to be in your life, okay? But we just want to get rid of this. No more devil temptation energy, okay? Stop it. Get off of Tinder, all of that, okay? I'm not saying that you are, but I'm just saying, like, stop. And then also your shadow card was the 3 of Swords. So this is ex energy, or any guys that you've talked to in the past that it didn't work out before. No more, okay? No more. No more. We want someone completely fresh, completely new, okay? Okay, so let's look at the second question that you asked, which is, is someone coming, basically? Is there somebody coming? And I don't think I'm going to use this deck for this question. Let's look at the chakra cards. Universal light. Light at the end of the tunnel, okay? So I'm taking that as a yes. someone is coming. Of course someone's coming. Okay? Knight of Cups. Didn't I tell you King of Cups or Knight of Cups before in love? That is hilarious. You're still waiting for him. Oh my God. Your knight in shining armor, riding on his white horse. Typical love energy. Typical like Cups energy. Okay. So he's still there. He's still out there. You just haven't met him yet. Okay. But is someone coming? Yes. I feel like those two cards are definitely displaying yes. So let's look more on the energy of this when this happens. We have flexibility. Flexibility. We could take that sexually, but we won't. We have dreams. So the energy of this person, and we have Mother Earth. I love it. The energy of this person, this card wanted to fall out too. We have crystal, or I'm sorry, clarity. When this person comes through, clarity is saying there will be no guessing, no wondering, is this it? Is this the Knight of Cups that Rose was talking about? Clarity is kind of saying it'll be obvious that this is the person you're meant to be with. The flexibility card, dreams. This is the person of your dreams. This is the person that you've been dreaming up, that you've been manifesting. If you were to write a list of all of the traits of your knight, you know, this person is going to embrace most of them. Okay. That's the power of manifesting, your law of attraction. How you put your energy out there is how you will attract it. I'm a firm believer of that. That's 100% for me. So, the Mother Earth card definitely is like fertile earth. This is taking care of and nurturing what it is that you want. This love connection, it will be something that will be vital. Okay. Vital for Mother Earth energy. Planting seeds and things will grow. Basically, it'll be a very fruitful relationship. Flexibility, you need to be willing to meet them halfway. Okay. They can't be doing everything for you. Okay. You got to be willing to meet them halfway. And if that means you putting you making the first move, you're being more flexible in it. You're not waiting for the person to do all of it. Okay. Nine of Wands energy, don't give up. Don't give up. Things are tough, okay? You've been waiting for a very long time. You've been very patient in this whole love process. Don't give up. You will be rewarded. We have the Ace of Cups coming up too. And like I said, that is the vulnerability thing. When you are able to be more vulnerable in love and give yourself 100% emotionally and not be afraid to give your heart away, you're going to find the right person who's going to be doing the same. I truly believe that for you. The Four of Pentacles. I do feel like you have some kind of fears of being 100% open. Okay, so those are things that we need to fix. But when it comes to, will you meet somebody? Yes, and you guys will be so into each other. It'll be hard to get you guys to be apart. I feel like that Four of Pentacles is kind of revealing that. The Three of Swords. This is the thing I'm talking about. The X energy. We don't want it to be X energy, but we also don't bring up exes. Don't worry about the past with exes. Don't worry about how things didn't work out, that kind of thing. This stuff you cannot fear love. When you're letting things come, happen, you cannot fear the broken heart in the future. Okay. I mean, anyone who's in a relationship can have a broken heart in the future. You know what I mean? You have to be willing to go through it if you really want love. See, and here's the Nine of Swords. There's so much that worried energy I'm seeing with you with the Nine of Swords and the Three of Swords. Worried about what? When you finally meet the one that they'll break your heart? Like, what is it that you're worried about? To me, it's kind of like you're putting out mixed signals. You're putting out mixed signals with what you're looking for. You want love and you want the true love thing, but you're also so afraid of it being over. It's almost like you're looking at it being over before it even starts. And then we have the Justice card, which is kind of like, to me, saying like, you know, maybe you feel like you don't deserve it. Maybe that's on the subconsciously, you might start thinking, maybe I don't deserve love and that's why it hasn't happened. Like, has that thought crossed through your mind, my love? Because that's kind of what Spirit is making me feel like. Okay, we need to get you out of that. You have to 100% be willing to be vulnerable if you're going to want to fall in love again. You cannot be afraid of success. You cannot be afraid of true love. If it's what you want, you can't fear it at the same time, because then you're sending mixed signals. And it's no wonder that it's not working the way you want it to. Okay? So, one last message for you. We have meditation. Meditation is popping up. Let's see what tarot card comes up for meditation. Meditation to me is like setting your intention each night, and maybe instead of lighting your candles and stuff, it should be just focus on silencing your mind, meditate, and asking Spirit or God or Mother Mary or whoever to help you. You know, simply start a relationship with Mama Mary and ask her to help you and to place in front of you the Cups energy, the Seven of Cups, opportunities, okay? And giving you signs to know when this is somebody that is worth your while. You will know intuitively, but like I said, the booty calls, the guys that just want lust are coming forward because you may be dangling something in them, putting something out there that they think, oh, well, that's all I want. And it could be because you already have a wall up from not wanting to be vulnerable. Or it could just be some of these guys are just dumb, you know, that's all they want. But don't give in to that also. Don't give into it. If that is truly not what you want out of love, don't give into it. They don't deserve that. Make them work for it, you know? So I feel like meditation, being in quiet time with yourself and in your mind and with Mama Mary, you know, and reconnecting in that way and finding out truly like what is it that you need to do to start a new fresh outlook. And that means getting rid of that devil energy. Where is he? Here he is. This is the energy. This is the vibration that you might be putting out there when it comes to love, which is the sexual attraction, right? It's the lust. It's the sending these photos, or, you know, maybe it's like the subject matter of conversations. You don't have to be sexual in order to obtain love. Sometimes you have to make them work for it. And I feel like that's what needs to take place. So I hope this reading made sense to you, my love. I hope that you connected with it. If you have any questions, please send me an email and I will do my best to respond when I can. And I wish you all of the best in your quest for love. And let's find that Knight of Cups for you. So thank you so much for allowing me to connect. And anyone who is wanting a reading, click the links below. Check out my website. And I will talk to you guys soon.